welcome back to Mental Health Nation. Today we got a very nice surprise guest. He is one of the superb violinists in the Orange County, Southern California area. I've been seeing this guy actually on TV for quite a while, for several years, and ended up running into him at an open mic here at Chapman University, around Chapman University a few years ago.
Wow.
We're getting this off at a super formal note, but it's not very formal.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell by I came a bit overdressed.
Our pajamas.
Yeah.
And yeah, so today he basically both had a love for music. I saw him perform a couple violin specials. He saw me perform a couple spoken word type of recitals. Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as this is there. Yeah. And we clicked, and he invited me over to make some music. And I'll post links to that, in the future when that comes out. But in the meantime, I just wanted to talk to Jonathan, and he can talk to me about, what kind of brought him into the music world. So.
You thought we could be decent then, in indecent times. You were wrong. Ooh.
Music talks, and it can say so many different things depending on how you listen. In the house, music was always on, and so I think that's what really just kind of having it always in the background really encouraged a kind of this embedded love for music. Experiences that I've had with music have been very personal and intimate, and the stuff that I really like to listen to is stuff that speaks to really the soul. And I know that's a bit of a cliche or a bit of a kind of a generalized statement. Music that kind of offers this kind of transcending experience is one that I like to emulate, and I like to try to create for myself. And
I don't think I can find a way. Maybe just at the same time.
Generations past kind of view music as something that's like, okay, yeah, you can sing, well, everybody can sing, but that's kind of like if someone knows 2 + 2 is 4, then they can be like this astrophysicist, which is just not the case. Humming a tune is not the same thing as like composing or making like a rap record or something, or making a full-on album. So keep your curiosity strong and keep your vision, I guess, very far ahead, so you don't really catch up with it. The power of music, it's extremely transformative, it's transcending, it's meditative. I really wish more people sought after music as a formal mode of therapy, and I believe it's starting now, and I really believe it has been starting, but it hasn't caught on in kind of proportion to its power, so to speak. Food for the soul.
What's the thinking, how to think? I don't think so. The yellow brick road, returning to the heart of a soul. Our real home, like the music is the veins and spots. The others taking out nickels, have to change apart.
Been rapping for most of my life. I think it's pretty uncommon. People don't normally associate a med student with the hip hop artist, but that's just what happened, I guess. But in terms of the brain, music has been shown to do many things to the brain. So the corpus callosum, what actually connects the left cerebral hemisphere with the right cerebral hemisphere, the corpus callosum is 15% bigger in musicians. So this is thought to be due to using both sides of the brain and having them kind of intertwined. So the left side, kind of the more logical part of the brain, this is the general rationalizations, but the left side would be more involved with, say, reading musical notes, or in my case, kind of writing, specifically in specific formats, rhyming schemes, and putting them together like crossword puzzles. Versus the right side of the brain would be kind of hearing the sounds intuitively, kind of just listening to the songs and seeing what works for you, what you kind of want to construct or just are feeling out from the music. And when I think any good musician kind of combines the two.
Might as well leave a bunch of white noise or something. It's like
People professional?
Yeah, it's been like several hours editing and leave like 5 seconds of white noise in the intro.
Auditory cortex, that's located in the temporal lobes, is 130% bigger in terms of gray matter. in musicians, and music has been shown to lower cortisol or the stress hormone, as well as having larger cerebellums. So cerebellums is kind of the motor coordination, mammalian or old, evolutionary biology part of the brain. It's what's involved with catching a ball. So some of this could be most likely from playing an instrument. So people like John, who are much more formidable in playing instruments, probably have bigger cerebellums than I do.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll leave a link to Jonathan Shaw's SoundCloud. Definitely go check that out. He makes great music. Go check it out. I'm sure you'll love it. Catch you guys next time. Peace.